Namaste, Big Cat Earth Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The planet's hottest topic for your next 7 days begins on the 4th of September. It and its effects of your individual signs will follow at the end. Big Cat Earth sign. Let's get into the benefic Jupiter's retrograde in Taurus. It's a shift in power. Jupiter is the 7th planet in retrograde during September. The year 2023 adds up to a 7. It represents knowledge and wisdom, analysis, as well as being a highly spiritual number associated with the crown chakra, the God source, which is also ruled by, you guessed it, Jupiter. The number 7 is ruled by the moon, the ruler of Cancer, your origin, home and foundation, and Pisces, your spiritual life and maintenance. Earth signs. You might find yourself exploring your spiritual connections and creative expressions more intensely. Neptune in Pisces. Relationships and personal values could come under scrutiny, prompting a reconsideration of how you approach your love and self-worth. Venus in Leo. Analytical thinking and redefined communication might be the focal points for you, encouraging you to convey your ideas more clearly and thoughtfully. Mercury in Virgo. Additionally, you may seek innovative ways to communicate stability and practicality into your ventures. Uranus in Taurus. Focusing on transformative growth. Let's move into the breakdown of the 7 retrograding planets. Jupiter in Taurus is retrograding from the 4th of September until the 30th of December. Jupiter, a benefic planet. It supports your good practices and it encourages you to take calculated risks rather than jumping without looking. Basically, it's telling you to read the fine print, read the room, shorty. Pluto in Capricorn from the 1st of May until the 10th of October. Pluto retrograde starts off in Aquarius and then enters Capricorn on the 11th of June. Old power struggles and former triangular situations will be reopened and re-examined to see how you can learn and grow from them. Saturn in Pisces from the 17th of June until the 4th of November. Saturn, a malefic planet, and is the baggage you carry. Yes, it is. A reminder of how heavy it can be as you walk through life. Its retrograde represents a moment of reflection on how you can attain your future goals. Relationships are going to be tested as you're deciding who and what you want to invest your energies in. Good golly and gosh. Neptune in Pisces on the 30th of June until the 6th of December. Your intuition may not be as spot on as it usually is. When Neptune is retrograde in Pisces, you may start believing the narratives you tell yourself, even if they ain't true blood. Come on, clarity is needed. You also have Venus in Leo from the 23rd of July until the 4th of September. This will make you long for declarations, big declarations of love and affection. The less attention they get, the more you're going to want it. This also holds true for money and finances. You also have Mercury in Virgo from the 23rd of August until the 15th of September. It's going to bring back exes and old flames for one more round, Julie, with your hairline. Yes, your edges. This transit will bring you face to face with the past, both the good and the bad. You also have Uranus in Taurus from the 28th of August until the 27th of January 2024. Don't expect major waves or growth during this time. Take life one day at a time. Avoid frustrations during this planetary retrograde. And finally, Jupiter squares with Venus during the Venus in Leo retrograde. This summer of 2023, this will bring engaging yet challenging interactions concerning love and values. Jupiter brought forth expansion and positivity upon its entering Taurus on the 16th of May 2023, where it will reside until the 25th of May 2024. Often dubbed the Great Benefic, aka Benevolent, Jupiter's transition into the fixed earth sign Taurus signals a year of advantageous influence. Jupiter's dominion encompasses higher learning, journeys, luck, expansion, children, and spirituality, infusing the areas it touches. Governed by Venus, Taurus, the fixed earth sign, presides over currency and self-esteem, directing attention towards financial intricacies and personal valuation systems. Jupiter's tendency for expansion may contribute to economic inflation during this period. Pay attention. During retrograding Jupiter, it emphasizes introspection, especially concerning the specific astrological house it transits within your chart. As the custodian of knowledge and wisdom, Jupiter's retrograde sparks philosophical introspection, prompting a re-evaluation of established life principles. Jupiter's transit propels individuals past self-imposed limitations, amplifying faith and a spirit of adventure. YOLO, you only live once. Jupiter's flip side might fuel a little over-ambition and overextension, so be on the alert for that. Jupiter's retrograde might not resonate as powerfully as, say, a full moon or Mercury retrograde, yet it quietly contributes to inner transformations. Jupiter's effects builds up over the prolonged transit, and its transit is 1 year long, shaping changes that unfold steadily instead of sudden disruptions. Taurus's influence should always be considered in conjunction with other fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, as well as the natal planets within those sectors when looking at your birth natal chart. People with fixed rising signs will undergo the shifts of this transit more and feel it more profoundly. Please stay tuned in for how Jupiter's transit, as I said, retrograde in Taurus, will affect your individual signs. Come on, are you still here? Let's go. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. When Jupiter was in Aries, you worked hard to root down and give yourself a sense of psychological and material structure. Now you reap the benefits. Your fifth house of creativity and expression is activated. Hurrah! With Jupiter here, you should cultivate any experience which feels stimulating and regenerative. Launch your solo show or business. Book a cruise with friends. Go on the most cinematic date of your life. Start playing volleyball. Get the je ne sais quoi going. This is your moment of creative harvest. You've done the work to sustain it. Now it's time to really have some fun. Taurus and Taurus rising. The planet of expansion, light and optimism is hitting your first house of self and identity, as well as expression. This could be fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. It's an unprecedented time for career leaps, lightning bolt risks, and declarations of your calling. Of course, with expansion comes destabilization. As you come to harness the gifts you've unlocked these past years, you will have to face the consequences of growing too big for the life you knew before. By the time it's over, you won't be able to fit back into those little relationships or expectations that once formed your worldview. There's no turning back, my earth sign. And certainly no shrinking down. Virgo and Virgo rising. Virgo's tarot card is the hermit, the sage, who seeks higher ground through which to attain clarity and peace. Jupiter often corresponds to Zeus, Odin, and other gods who changed form and wandered the earth to learn from its people. Jupiter is in your 9th house of expanding horizons, travel, and spiritual development. You're called to voyage. New courses of study, big moves, and opportunities to pursue mastery awaits you. Your challenge is to break your routine, if you should accept it. With Saturn in Pisces in your 7th house of relationships, you're likely meet the travel companions meant to lead the way. This can be a journey of shared discovery. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising Earth Signs, welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 7 days. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the planetary hottest topic for your next 7 days, darling dears. Because at this moment, or from the 4th of September, you will have 7 planets in retrograde. Not only will there be Jupiter in Taurus, right? You've also got Pluto in Capricorn, Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, right? Venus in Leo, Mercury in Virgo, and Uranus in Taurus. So, good golly and gosh, it's a whole lot. It's a lot. Let's dive in and unpack for you, my earth signs. Let's get your runestone to set it off at a hot trot. Oh, you have Nathaz, darling dears. This is represented by the Strength card in Tarot, represented by the numbers 8 and 10, as well as the letter N. It speaks about a lesson being learned, darling dears. Through difficulty, you was hard-headed, my Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Good golly and gosh, imagine that. Ha ha. Anyhow, right? It's about your enduring spirit, darling dears, the determination and patience you put into yourself. This is overcoming some kind of drama. The Strength card also speaks about avoiding drama and the dramatic. This is about you relying on your spiritual or religious strength, darling dears, listening to your intuition. This is divine inspiration for you to evolve during this retrograding period. Yes, Big Cat, you've done so much to circumvent drama, darling dears, releasing yourself from a situation. The Strength card also speaks about you are leading with your actions and not with your words. This is law number 9 of the 48 laws of power, darling dears. Love it. You are in your personal power. This also speaks about raising your vibration. So certain things will be edited out because you ain't the same cat. It seems like the energy of this 7 planet retrograde is forcing you to evolve. But it's going to be a rude awakening for some, darling dears, but for others, it was out of self-defense. Yes, baby, you had to save yourself. Why? No one's coming to save your blood, brah, or sis dream. I love it. I don't hate it. It speaks of your mental growth, darling dears. You understand what it means to care for others, but not through what? Giving your all and leaving nothing for yourself. You are learning and understanding how important it is to pour from what? An overflowing cup. Not just a full cup, an overflowing cup. You are being more flamboyant over the next 7 days. This is going to give you a magnetic field around you, darling dears, calling in what you truly deserve. Something that's going to be lasting in the form of relationships, darling dears. Could be business or platonical. But it's about you continuing to listen to your instincts, darling dears, as you continue to what? Stand in your authority. That's what you call true growth. My earth signs, I absolutely love it. I don't hate it. All right, let's press on. We're going to get your Oracle ancestral message. We're going to use the gods and goddesses, and we're going to take it to the book. So give it a quick shufti. Wake up the deck. This is the one that's the most out. Light your fire, darling dears. Reminding me of what? Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's about your inner strength, darling dear, your personal power. This is about you being impulsive and willful over the next 7 days as you what? Tap into your creativities, darling dears, using your energies with enthusiasm because you are coming into yourself. Yeah, the evolution is real for you, darling dears. This is Pele. We're going to dive into the book and find out what the ultimate meaning of this card is. Love it. It's as though you are dancing to what? The beat of the universe, while others, they're what? Going around as sheeple, darling dears, realizing yourself. All right, let's dive in. I know you're thinking, why didn't she just look at the big... Look, I'm just flicking. Yeah, I'm a flicker. Pele is on page 135 for you to screenshot. Read at your leisure or leisure. Right, I'm not going to read it all. But Pele, channel your creative and emotional passion. Get energized, as we were saying, darling dears. Right? Pele explodes into your world today with volcanic force and searing heat. So prepare to be shaken and stirred. You may have been doing a good job at keeping a lid on your emotions and passions, but something might be about to erupt. As long as you can channel them positively, you can boldly let your fiery feelings and creative juices flow. If you've been feeling lackluster recently, Pele is here to light the fire in your life and in your belly. Imagine this flaming goddess standing in front of you, warming up your solar plexus. She sends energy sparks through your entire body. If you're feeling jealous, try Pele's healing remedy. Consider the person you're jealous of as symbolizing an aspect of your own inner power that you haven't yet claimed. Reframe this person as an inspiration rather than a threat. Pele invites you to turn up the heat in your life. Be an ardent lover, an enthusiastic contributor, a fervent force of dynamic creativity. Don't withhold your passion. Live with your soul on fire. Channel your angelic Channel your anger creatively to create positive change through writing, art, physical movement, campaigning, public speaking, and so forth. Respectfully visit and support Hawaii's sacred cultural sites if you're able to, darling dears. Or maybe this is some travel that you're actually formulating. Maybe it'll be a solo journey, darling dears. But live life out loud. This evolution is for you, darling dears. It was on page 135. The 1, 3, and the 5. This goes to a 9. 9 speaks about, in numerology, the ending of a situation. Something has come to fruition, right? It's also about you, what? Having completed a cycle. Yes, you have. It's about your idealism and your humanitarianism. This is about you being selfless to thyself, recognizing how you've grown and using the retrograding planets, what? To look within, darling dears, to look within in order to what? Get a guiding light for this new unknown path you've taken in your evolutionary phase of your journey, darling dears. The number 9 is represented by Pluto as well as Mars energy, so it's about the transformation of it all, and Mars is taking action, darling dear. This is your purpose. Wow, love it, don't hate it. All right, let's carry on. Let's get a deck. Base of your deck, we've got the Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. This is about you letting go of old ways of thinking, people, places, and things. Maybe old paradigms, past situations that gains a new perspective. They had to leave you in the situation, place, person, place, or thing in order for you to realize that what the only constant thing around you is you. No one's coming to save you. You're deciding to save yourself when you see things from a different perspective, which you are over the next 7 days. Love it. Let's dive in, darling dears, and unpack the energies for my earth signs as they enter the 7 planets retrograde. What's around them as they enter the 7 planet retrograde? You're an earth angel. You're also being supported by your ancestral team. Yes, it's been a long journey where you've lost a lot of opportunities. It also speaks about, for some, it's a journey in their mental health, darling dears. A journey to establish what? True spending habits, managing your money, managing your time. You've been going through a lot, my earth signs. Major arcana on minor arcana, but the Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles. This is about new opportunities that you are waiting on, because this is, when we see the Temperance card, it also calls for patience, darling dears. Patience. Everything is on God's time, but it's about you harnessing the energy of the 7 planets retrograding. Yeah. What's crossing you as you harness this energy? Realizing that it's about managing your time, managing your mental health, darling dears. This is about removing things that are not bringing, how can I put it? Something tangible to the table. People, places, or things, darling dears. What's crossing you is competition. Listen, some of you may be in a field where you have others competing against you, but you are the competition for them, darling dear. What's crossing you as well is a lot of gossip, a lot of talk from people that are beneath you, people that didn't dare to take this leap of faith towards the unknown, that you are being aided and abetted by the 7 planets retrograde. This is the chance for you to continue your evolution and what? Bend the matrix, earth signs, over the next 7 days. The 5 of Wands is represented by a big cat, Leo energy, the 5th house. So the 5th house is about having a childlike spirit, but it could also be the drama of a relationship, a friendship, a family dynamic, darling dears. Those are the ones that are chatting it up, the chatty patties that are around you. And it's also giving the energy of many people that watched you, darling dear, go through a difficult time. These are the ones that didn't put out a hand to help, darling dear, but they had many words. Many words to what? Say it your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. What was the past energy that you was experiencing that brought you to this evolution? We've got the 9 of Cups. You wanted your wish fulfillment. You wanted to be more emotionally aligned. Yeah. And you was what? Being pushed to take a leap of faith in a different direction. This is the Pack Light. This is removing all of the emotional aspects that was keeping you trapped. And from what? Embarking on this new beginning in your life, darling dear. You wanted to have what? True loyalty. Because not having loyalty in your past, darling dears, this could have what? Emotionally destabilized you, especially when you're dealing with what? Back front neck tabbers, darling dears. The ones that go for the white meat. Major arcana, you was divinely guided to take this leap of faith in a new area. It's also in the past. Because the Fool speaks about a lover. There was an age difference, darling dears. You thought this personal thing was your wish fulfillment, right? You was loyal to a situation in the past, darling dears. You was extremely loyal. This is you investing your finances, your everything was invested, mate. The whole kit and caboodle in a situation. So what lies ahead of you? You was loyal in a situation that you took. You were spontaneous with, darling dears. You thought it was going to bring you emotional fulfillment. Look, we've got the Temperance card on its face. This is the releasing of a situation, darling dear. A situation where there was no enlightenment. There was a lot of difficulty brought into the situation. Maybe it was a situation that started too quickly, or you didn't investigate enough, right? Listen,
Queen of Wands in the future. This is someone that, or someone who's extremely jealous, darling dears. They're not having a lovely time of their life. Maybe their karma has found their address in thigh-high red leather boots, darling dears. Someone's getting something served to them cold. Could it be a third-party situation? Well, someone had their eyes on that poo-tang, darling dear. This is a difficult situation, current situation from the past. The past wants to rear its ugly head, but you've made a decision, or will be making a final decision in this situation. Yeah, because it's full on shady, darling dears. There'll be lies, subterfuge, bull swanky, moon energy on its face, darling dears. On its face. It also speaks about they're becoming in telling lies, trying to recreate history. This is what? Gaslighting at its finest, darling dears. Jezebel spirit. This is someone that liked the company of others. If it was a friend, they always had a better friend, darling dear. This is someone that is going through a difficult period in their life. They don't know how to manage their money, their time. What do they want? You already know what they want, right? They want you to help them out of a situation, yeah, that they created. Hermit energy in the reverse. Somebody's looking for you to help them. They want you to be captain, save, or harlot during the 7 planets in retrograde. Oh, gosh. Well, if you're going to do that, I'll be here when you get back. Hey! Yeah. Let's carry on, darling dears. What about this future event? A future event. Tell us about a future event that's coming towards the big cat. Earth signs. Something toxic. What did I say? Somebody that wants to recreate history, darling dears. Yeah, you're going to have to be the Queen of Swords, the wisdom of your previous actions. It also speaks about you being divorced emotionally from the situation, literally, and in some cases, figuratively, darling dears. This is also about you being obstreperous. You're not, listen, you don't want to go back to repeat that cycle, not with someone who has what? Unsatisfied eyes, darling dears. King of Wands. This is someone that they're going to look good, but the devil looks good, doesn't he? Wasn't he God's finest angel? All right, let's carry on. Yeah. This situation is a non-starter, darling dears. And it also speaks about this person in some kind of legal situation that they're going through. If they've got a car, it's a piece of shiznai, darling dears. They are jealous of the Flintstones. Maybe you purchased a vehicle. Yeah, you did something in silence, darling dear, and they don't like it. This is someone coming back, like I said, looking for a helpmate, and they're extremely manipulative. So be on the alert, darling dears, for situations coming around. This is about you facing past issues head on, darling dears, right? And being fearless. Why? Because you've got all the intel. You've experienced everything they've experienced. And what makes you believe that they would change again? They're not going to change. They're going to be the same person or people. Non-starting situations, darling dears, where you weren't appreciated. And again, King of Wands is telling me that you are highly intuitive. You are hardworking, darling dears. And they're recognizing that you are a skilled master in some kind of a field. Yeah. This is why they want to come back. They want to monkey off your back to your riches. I know, big cat. Exactly. And for the masculines, yeah. So what's currently beneath you as the 7 planets going to retrograde? Yeah, new beginnings, darling dears. What's beneath you is how the past situations got you to your current situation, focusing on your long-term goals and dreams, darling dears, and travel. You've got 2 3s on the tableau, darling dears. This speaks about the choices that you've what? Incited for yourself, darling dears. Why? Because you chose you in a situation. You learned from your previous mistakes. They've now become lessons, darling dears. You've got your big cat rules as your chronicles continues. Love it. It also speaks about party celebrations. Some of you are going towards some kind of a party or celebration over the next 7 days, darling dears. Yeah, it's going to create more opportunities. Or you'll be, I just heard a web seminar, something that's going to be done online for others, darling dear, where you're going to have opportunities created for you, which is going to bring true balance into your life and new situation. This is Dharma working for you, darling dears. It was Dharma for you to leave these past situations. This is where you are right now. Is exactly where you need to be, darling dears, in order to see what's going on. Let's move this over a little bit. Right. What's the current attitude around the big cat? Yeah, you're all in your head at this moment in time. because you've got lots of decisions to make, darling dear, as you continue to let go what no longer serves you. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch. But it's the truth, Ruth, that I speak. Pinkies up. Queen of Pentacles, it's about your self-worth. Some of you are looking at the future. You're feeling a little bit stuck, but you're about to make some right choices, right contracts, darling dears. Major arcana. Love it. I don't hate it. You're being guided to, again, pour away what was the past, darling dears. This is taking a leap of faith, a trustful as you walk forward, darling dears. Leaving those that are dumb as a crumb in your what? Rear view mirror, darling dears. That's why it's the rear view, and that's why it's so small. What's your hopes and fears regarding this situation or circumstance as it moves along? This is learning new things, being inquisitive. But it also speaks about what? Outside people, they're watching you, darling dears, and they're chopping it up. Now they're seeing how much they lost, darling dear. When they lost you, they gambled and lost, darling dears. Somebody was betting on you coming back. They're sitting outside a tree, there'll be what? Dust on their bones. If they're never going to see you again, blood. You've decided to fall back, release burdens. They know that you've let go of them. They felt your energy leave them, darling dears. They thought you'd be there for air like the Rock of Ages. Oh, tower moment. You are that sudden change, darling dears. This is what they're chopping it up about, how you changed. This is peoples or personages, right? Bringing up past issues, darling dears. Past disappointments or mistakes you have made. Yeah. I'm also hearing some kind of displacement. Yeah, they're talking about it. They're talking, mate. They're talking, right? What's in your hopes regarding the situation? Yeah, keeping stum, darling dears. Keeping your cards close to your chest. Poker face, darling dears. It also speaks about getting keys to a new home, opening up a business, entrepreneurial, darling dears, or it's a side business, or it's creating some kind of promotion in your life, darling dears. But it's about your mental health being on the up and up. You're understanding to keep your happiness to yourself, darling dear. Yeah, not everybody's happy for you, right? Four of Pentacles in the upright, darling dears. You're more in control of your life. You've released the many emotional blockages. This is what the energy of the 7 retrograding planets are doing for you. My big cat earth sign is aiding and abetting you releasing these emotional blockages. But it's also about somebody's taking the time to start saving their Pentacles. I heard crypto. Maybe you're going to be investing in crypto. Listen, go for it, darling dears. You'll never know. You've got to speculate to accumulate. Fist bump. Final outcome. Yeah. This is a wrong choice, darling dear. This partner or someone's feeling that they made a wrong choice as far as you're concerned. And they are stressed out, mate. They can't sleep at night. That's their business. Well, they can't sleep at night because energy vampires, they sleep during the day. This is you being on the alert about this person, place, or thing, darling dear. Knowing that they're coming back in. They're coming through for one more round, Julie, with your hairline. 2 9s on the tableau is about your improving circumstances, darling dears. Someone wants to come around to manipulate the situation to their benefit because you are single and independent. You know your worth. You exited their life and they thought you'd come back. In some cases, you may have to what? Law number 21, play a soccer to catch a soccer at what soccer in, darling dears, if you've got that time. But the Queen of Swords, this energy is telling me that you are learned. You've learned from the lessons of the past. You're using this retrograde to further what? Boy, your confidence is seeing a lot of yellow here. Solar plexus energy. Yeah, to move forward, you are in your personal power. You understand your worth in every situation. You're letting go of anxiety in the past. Anything that got you into a state of anxiety or living in lack mentality. Listen, you're cutting that off, mate. You are finding the balance in all of your contractual relationships, whether business or platonic. You've realized that you are the common denominator of everything, darling dears. And it's not about you carrying those wounds with you. This is using your spiritual strength, darling dear, to overcome. You are the baddest of them all, big cat. 9 of Wands in the upright is Sagittarius as well as the moon energy. This is about you being able to take on challenges. It's continuing to tell you to take risks in life, darling dears. You won't realize how resilient you are, right? And how stable you are making yourself until you take a risk. But it's also what? Being vigilant. Remember to read the fine print and read people's actions and not their words. Let's get a final card from the Moonology. Then we're out of here to get great. Oh, you've got two. You've got a new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears, darling dears. As a big cat, you face everything can rise, because there is always an answer in the fear, darling dears. Do what you fear the most. This is how you bend the matrix. Scorpio is the 8th house. Its keywords is I desire. Go after what you want, darling dears. This is also the house of what? Joint finances, the marriage house. It's also the house of what? Astral experience. It's a highly spiritual house, darling dears. It's the house of endings, but it's also the house of beginnings, darling dears. But it also is a reminder that there's a lot of people being shady around you at this moment in time. Adjustments are required. The adjustments come from within, darling dears. Change the cat in the mirror and the world around you will change, right? Third quarter moon is about release and let go, darling dears. Let go of any habits that are binding you to the past. So they can no longer do you no harm. And that could be in the ruminating thoughts, darling dears. And it's also in what? Having your life as a revolving door. Listen, no more one more round Julie with your hairline and psychological password. On that notes, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings. Todd love to my Patreon or my TikToks where I upload videos. Thank you very much for your continued support of me in this channel as I try to give you the intel on a daily basis. Fist bump. If you'd like a personal read, all of my intel is in the description box below. Hit me up in the Gmail. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Big Cat Wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat.